Hi folks, it's Evo here from Thundermist Lure Company, and welcome to today's episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips. I am down here at the Niagara Gorge. We have got a gorgeous, gorgeous October day upon us, and today folks, we're going to be looking for salmon or trout. And I'm going to be running the new stingeye spinner, and I've chosen the size number 4 for today. There's a multiple sizes, but the size number 4. And just as I got down here, look what I found on the shoreline. There's a nice gizzard shad. So there's bait fish in here, and that's what these spinners and spoons and crankbaits, they all imitate a bait fish. And I'm hoping to get into 1 or 2 today. Like I say, it's a gorgeous day. We just got into some nice weather in October. We had a heat wave here in September, and the problem with the heat wave was that it was too hot and the salmon weren't moving. The salmon were kind of stale, waiting for the cooler weather and the rains to show up. So we haven't had much rain, but we do have some cooler weather, and those salmon have started moving. So there should be some activity today. Glad you could join me, and I'm hoping to get into some action. So stay tuned, folks. There's a good hit away out there. I made a nice long cast. And as you know, that's very important for the boatless angler. Whoa! I got a good fish. I don't know if it's a salmon or a steelhead. I was here the other day, I got a beautiful, beautiful steelhead that I released. Absolutely gorgeous. So it could be a steelhead, it could be a salmon, I don't know. But he hit a way out there. Now I am running braided line today. Oh, and as you know, I don't normally run braided line when I'm casting. Oh boy. The reason for that is because there's no give. So what I had to do when that fish hit, I had to hesitate and wait just 1 second against my normal instinct to set the hook and then set the hook. So if you're using braided line, you remember to do that. You need to pause before you set the hook, or you'll pull the lure right out of the fish's mouth. Oh, there's a nice jump. The other reason why I'm running the braid is because I'm also using a very small reel. And with the braided line being so thin, you could really load up your reel with a lot of line. And again, for the boatless angler, that's very important, because if these salmon or trout make a run, you need to make sure that you've got enough line on your spool. So those are the reasons why I'm running braid. Otherwise, and the reason for a small reel, simply because it's just easier for casting, for all day comfort. But otherwise, if you've got a bigger reel, you could run mono or fluoro. And oh boy, that's a nice fish. You could run mono or fluoro, and you could run a little bit of heavier line as well. I'm running 20-pound test. Oh, beautiful fish. Let's see if I can get him in here. Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous fish. It's a nice salmon, eh? Okay. Nice salmon, right hook set right on the side of the mouth here. And you can see how they're starting to turn color already. This one's a little bit yellowy. I might need my needle nose to get the hook out. Got it. This is a male. He's got a bit of a hook jaw to him. But that's a gorgeous salmon right there. Not quite black yet, but starting to turn color, as you can see just there. Really, really nice little salmon right there. You know what? I got to grab a quick photo, and then we're going to get this guy right back in the water again. Okay, we've been reviving this salmon. Let's see if we can get a nice release going here, folks. There's a beautiful, beautiful fish. And see if we can get him revived and back in again. Okay, he wants to go. See you later, Mr. Salmon. That was a great fight and a lot of fun. This is super exciting, my goodness. You know, every cast you're just wondering, is it gonna hit? Is it gonna hit? Because you're seeing the odd salmon jump here and there, and you just get excited. And with casting, it's like anticipation. Every single cast, am I going to get him? My next cast, and whammo. What a good hit that was. Again, I don't know if it's a salmon or a steelhead, but we'll see. Hopefully, if I land them. That was excellent. Now, I was running the silver, the all silver stingeye, and there's a rock out there with my name on it because I let it sink a little bit too much. But that was okay because I switched up to the silver chartreuse, and that's what I caught the last salmon on, and that's what I got this one on. And the reason I opted for the silver and the silver chartreuse is because it is so bright out today. It's such a bright, sunny day, and that silver just reflects like crazy under these sunny conditions. And he's taking a run. I absolutely love it when they make their runs like that. Yeah, I mentioned about the line. I've got 100 yards of 20-pound test braided line on here, and that's the advantage of using braid, like I say. But you just got to be careful, like I said with the hook set. When this one hit, I waited 1 second and then I set the hook, because like I say, with those direct hook sets, if you pull too soon with this braided line and a lure, you haven't given them a chance to really hook into it, and you'll pull that lure right out of their mouth. Okay, this one might be a little bit bigger. Seems to be fighting a bit more, so I haven't seen him yet. And you can see the water here, all this foam. It's the water is actually crystal clear, but with a strong current ripping down this Niagara River in the rapids there, it just churns up the water and it makes this foam. Oh, well, you can't horse these salmon in. When you're fighting the salmon, very important, when they pull, just let them pull, and you could gain on them. Just pull back and reel in, pull back and reel in, and when they run, just let them run. If you try to reel in the same time they're running and peel and drag, all you're doing is creating line twist. So I got them in a little bit closer. Oh, beautiful fish. Another golden yellow one. Oh yeah. There we go. I don't know, almost the same size as that last one. But these salmon, actually this one's a little bit bigger. I could tell by sitting in the net there, he's just a little bit bigger. I'm gonna try to keep him in the water while I take him off this hook. Okay. Yeah, same spot, right in the side of the mouth there. One good hook set. I might need to get the needle nose again. Last time I didn't need them, but we'll see. Okay. Out. Yeah, there's the chartreuse one I'm running today. And you can see that great big eye. That great big eyeball is just a natural attractor, and it really attracts these hits. Okay, let's get this guy back into the water again. Okay, there's a nice salmon. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fish. Oh yeah, just gorgeous. Coming in here to spawn. Goodbye, Mr. Salmon. Thanks for that run. But you know what, folks? This is super, super exciting. The month of October, and the salmon fishing is only going to get better. So don't put those fishing rods away yet. If you haven't yet, and you don't need a boat, find a shoreline, get out there. It doesn't matter, rainy, sunny, whatever the conditions may be, get out there, get a line wet, and have some fun fishing for salmon, because you know what? Once you get one, if you've never before, it's really addicting, and casting for them is a lot of fun. I want to thank you ever so much for tuning in to today's episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips, and as always, folks, until next time, good luck and good fishing. This is great.